Hey, my name's Laura Hoskin. I'm a tour professional and today I'm here at the Golf Warehouse driving range in Ellerslie, and I'm going to take you guys through some drills and some tips that I do when I'm on the practice range. So what I do is I start with my wedges and I like to just warm up my body, get a feel for the shots. I'm not necessarily too worried about where they go. I just want to get distance and get some good contact on the club. Like that. Yeah, and I'll do that for maybe 10 shots, and then we'll start to move up to a longer club and go through the rest of my bag. So we're going to move up to an 8-iron now. We've gone through our wedges, we've got warmed up, we've got a bit of a feel for today. So for me, a range session is about maintenance, making sure my feet are aligned good, my ball position's good, all my maintenance and little things about the golf swing are just in order and in check, like oiling a car, some would say. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a rod down here, and this is going to be for our feet alignment. I'm going to try and hit the tailor-made dong out there. So we're going to move this out there a little bit, making sure that it's just a little left of the target, for me anyway. We're going to come here, put our club behind the ball, and then make sure our feet are parallel to this line. I'll go through my whole range session with this rod on the ground, just to make sure that my feet are in check, and that means at least I know one thing is always going to be correct. Head out there and swing. So another good thing to check is our ball position. So I'm going to use a club. We're on the range. Put this here. So this club here represents our ball position and our stance. So we've got the 8-iron. We want to have ball position for an 8-iron, middle, front. So I'm going to have the club in the middle of my stance here. Little step, big step, what I tell the juniors. And so that way there, that's always going to be consistent. Golf is about consistency. And hit. Oh, that was good. And straight. That's what we want. So club behind the ball, club in the middle of our stance, middle front for an 8-iron. Boom. Just like boom golf. Gonna make sure that our shoulders are parallel, maybe a little bit close, if that's something that you like to do, just so you can create a little bit of a draw maybe. I like to make sure mine are parallel, hips are parallel, hands over the ball, and hit. I'll try and hit a little stinger. So, okay, if we want to hit a lower shot, because this dong out there is quite low to the ground, what we're going to do is try and make it go a little lower. So the shots that I was hitting before, where the ball was middle front of our stance, they're going nice and high, so they're going to land soft on the green. For a lower shot, we're going to have this club here. This is going to be more middle back of our stance and our ball position. We're then going to have our weight for the front on our left foot if we're right-handed, and then we're going to stay down on the ball through impact. So we're going to go, now that was definitely lower, not quite a dong. We might change to a 9-iron and get this dong that we want. Oh, it's close. Oh, so close. One more. Okay. That's on the money. Oh. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you get that on camera? I'm going to start moving through the bag now. Going up to a 5. So my clubs are quite cool. So I stop at a 7-iron, then go up to a 6-wood and 5-wood recovery. That's what we'd call them. That just helps me get better contact on all the different types of grasses that I play around the world. Especially in China, where you've got pins that are tucked in right behind the bunker and water, and you need to be able to hit them high and then land them soft. So these are why these are so good. Ball position here is going to be more middle of the stance. So that's going to help me get it nice and high and land it soft, which is what I want with, especially when it's wet out here like today. You want it to land high and come soft, go pin seeking golf. But yeah, I love these TaylorMades, these are awesome. So team, we have now moved through every club in our bag. We've gone from wedge to irons to recovery wood. Now, when most people come to the range, they just pull out a driver and hit a 30-minute session on driver. But because we're about to go and play around, it makes sense to hit driver at the end of the practice session, because that's going to be the first club that we hit when we go and play. So we're hitting the Sim 2 Max today, the TaylorMade. Now I love this driver. This has been one of the best drivers I've ever had in my golf bag ever since I was a kid. My relationship with the driver has always been really awesome. I find as a woman, my drives are always, you know, straight and really consistent. And whenever I go and play with guys, they're the ones that are hitting it, you know, a few fairways left and right. But because women's swing speeds are a little bit lower than guys, as tend to be normally quite straighter. We might not hit it as long, but we definitely hit it straighter and find more fairways, which is important. So with a driver, what we're going to do is have it in the front of our stance. So this is why this club here is good to have in our practice session. Front of the stance, so probably left heel. We're going to have our hands over the ball. And now we don't want to smash it. We just want to have a really balanced, controlled swing. You might hear on TV about, you know, Bryson DeChambeau swing speed being out of this world and everyone hitting it really, really far. But it's not all about that. You know, we want to feel comfortable in our swing and just find the fairway. Like that. That was good. I really felt my body move through that one. So it's a bit breezy out there, so having balance is super key when it's breezy. So team, that's our practice session done before we go out and play. Now we've finished on a good shot with our driver because we know that's the one that we're going to have on the first hole. So we've got lots of happy thoughts for when we're going to step up on the tee. If you have any questions, hit me up on my Instagram, Laura__Hoskin. If you've got any questions, let me know. I'd be happy to answer you. But yeah, happy golfing team.